Everything you need to know about early voting. What is early voting? In November 2022, Michigan voters overwhelmingly approved a constitutional amendment that gives voters the right to vote early and in person at early voting sites before statewide and federal elections. That amendment passed in Calhoun County with about 57% voting yes. Early voting allows a voter to cast a ballot before Election Day in an experience similar to voting on Election Day. During the early voting period, voters are issued a ballot and can then insert their ballot directly into a tabulator at their early voting site. Important early voting Q&As. When can you vote early in person? Early voting is available for 9 days from Saturday, October 26th through Sunday, November 3rd. When are the polls open for early voting? Polls are open from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. each day of early in-person voting. Where can I vote early in person? Where is my early voting center? Through a municipal agreement, if you are a registered voter in the City of Battle Creek, the City of Springfield, Penfield Charter Township, or Bedford Charter Township, you can vote early in person at the Cool Family Community Center at 200 West Michigan Avenue in Battle Creek. What to do at the polls during early voting and on Election Day. Step 1. Check in with poll workers to apply to vote. You will be required to show your photo ID or sign an affidavit that you do not have your ID. Step 2. Complete both sides of your ballot. Step 3. Place your ballot in the secrecy sleeve and feed it into the tabulator, just like you do at your polling place on Election Day. Step 4. Don't forget your I voted sticker. What does our early voting center look like? The following video is an example of what the Cool Family Community Center, our early voting center, will look like for voters choosing to vote early in person for the November 5th general election from Saturday, October 26th through Sunday, November 3rd. Despite not being at your usual precinct, voters casting ballots at our early voting center will notice that the process is very similar to voting on Election Day. Whichever voting option you choose, whether it's voting absentee, voting early in person, or voting in person on Election Day, all of us here at the City of Battle Creek hope that you make your voice heard by voting in our elections.